All right, guys, so we are deep into the renovation of the new store here in Long Beach. Not everything is always gravy. There is a lot of costs with the renovation of this building. And we've been going on quite a few months now. Kind of in this video, just wanted to talk about what some of those costs have been, give an update of the store. Yeah, really just maybe some of the upside and the downside of owning a building. All right, so we are back in our main floor area here. This is where the retail store is gonna be. And last time we were in here, obviously there was a ton of stuff. We went through some of the inventory that was in here, and you can see it's all cleaned out. In fact, I've kind of been in the mode of getting a lot of the dust out of here, and even just vacuuming this floor. Looks like kind of a little bit rough right now, but we are gonna end up putting carpet tile down. So this is all this. So this is one of the next steps. This is all carpet tile. And we actually got this out of another office building. So we got that for free. So that will all go down. That's another next step. After the carpet tile goes in, we're kind of ready to start getting fixtures in here and do a build out. So we'll take a look at some of the other rooms too. All right, so we're back in this room, which is gonna be a lot of our online stuff. You can see we moved a lot of that inventory that was underneath the tarps last time. And we did finish a lot of the slat wall. Did some little things like put some of these doorknobs on, just some door pickers here. And really a lot of the process has been just getting a lot of the dust out of here. This place was just so dusty. So just wiping everything down and getting it out. All right, this is the other area that kind of sees actually kind of starting to look like an actual office slash break room. That was what was intended here. So we were able to get this couch, pretty nice. And then some office furniture and kind of figuring out how to like lay this all out. So we have like a little bit of a break room. And then this was kind of like a gathering table here, really just deciding what this room is even gonna be. As of now, it looks like we might have like a gaming area in here, hangout, potentially my desk in here. But I did want to kind of talk about some of the costs and what we've experienced since kind of just walked through buying the building, costs and expected opening, all of that, and maybe give some insight into really the whole process of what that's been like. All right, we just got a big shipment back. The big old box in my back is blown out. So I'm gonna sit down while I do this video. What these are, what is in this box, these are coming from VGA and CGA. I think the total cost here was like 1,800 bucks for everything. And so we are just getting this back. We are gonna crack this open and we are gonna take a look and see what we got. We've got a big old thing of peanuts. I've never had stuff graded with them before, so I'm curious to kind of like even see their process.
Some heavy hitters in there.
See with the first brick, it's like a kilo. So you have to go through VGA and CGA because these big boxes, they do custom grading sizes. So look at this. This is original Diablo sealed, 85 plus, which I think on the grading scale of CGA and VGA, that's pretty good. I mean, I think you can get up to 100, but most everything I always see is like 85. Look at that thing, beautiful, huh? Diablo 1, what'd you get? Half-Life?
Half-Life, Opposing Force.
Another Half-Life? Oh, this is like the real Half-Life, Game of the Year edition. Sealed, big box.
Half-Life A.
Half-Life A. I think those are all like expansion packs.
8.5.
Dang, look at the three of them, huh? The orange, the blue, and the green. That looks sick. Maybe we'll set them up like this. So this one, I had a guy that messaged me. He was on Instagram. He's a big box PC collector. And he said something that this Halo is kind of like a special edition one. He hadn't seen this version, in other words. I don't think it was special edition. It might be a really early version of it. And I had never seen that either. Maybe because it is the big version and I think most of them are the small version. That one could be a pretty special one. And it is Halo. Awesome. I see you eyeballing it, dude.
I know. I want it. I want it. I want it.
I'm afraid to cut it, but we'll give it a slice.
Dang.
I think you got the two big ones.
Dang.
What did it get for a grade? Dang, 80?
An 80.
It's still pretty good though.
That's Garbo.
No, I think 80 is good.
No one's gonna want that.
No way,
now.
I think 80 is good.
I'll give you $25.
Dang, that one is beautiful. And then this is probably the one, which is Fallout, the original. I kind of want to take one out. There's one to take out of the plastic. Let's do this one. Ooh, oh my God, it looks so good when it's
That
out
looks
of
so
thing.
good.
Yeah, that is beautiful. 1999. I know, my thumbs are all over it. Our RPG of the Year sticker. So, I mean, I think the stickers matter with these. Are they loose in there? So I think that the box itself is pretty self-contained. That's like the stuff inside the box.
Yeah.
Man, that is beautiful, huh?
This one's pretty awesome too.
Dang, I kind of want to open them now.
Open
Take
them up.
them out of there. Is that Diablo 1 and 2?
Yeah.
This one's pretty too, man. The Baldur's Gate is awesome.
They look so good.
They look really good when they're graded. This one was really light, which makes me a little bit nervous. Dang, so they didn't grade these ones. So this was Unreal, and then this one was Tiberian Sun Command and Conquer. So they kicked these back for some reason. This item was refused for the following reason. Packaging has been opened and resealed with aftermarket tape. It does not meet the requirements. So on the back, there. Oh, dang, this one was opened. So we didn't catch that. Yeah. So they kicked that one back. So we didn't catch that it wasn't actually sealed. It's not that it's resealed, it's just somebody taped it, but we didn't see that it was taped. Oh yeah, up top here. That's pretty cool. That's the first graded games we ever had, PC games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this, in this condition, I don't know, I've seen them sell sometimes on Heritage. I don't know, maybe a couple grand? Blake, what do you think? Couple grand?
Easily.
Couple grand, 3,000, I think, on that one. The Halo one is an unknown. I do not know. These Half-Lives, I think there's.
They're like $400 or $500. I
Yeah,
think
there's
maybe a little bit more than that.
All right, so we took them all out. Want to show you what they look like displayed, which I've never seen them displayed like this, but man, do they look absolutely beautiful. The colors are so bright, and because they're so big, I don't know, they kind of just have like a different feel than just regular, video games, which I've seen those graded a bunch of times, which look awesome too, but I kind of like looking at it. I almost want to keep them all, but if I had to say which ones I would keep, I think my two favorites are probably this Halo, and then I think I like this Fallout. But I'm curious, maybe in the comments, what you guys think your favorite ones would be if you were to display some. But I'm gonna keep these up for a while and at least just get to look at them for a little bit, probably sell a bunch of them, but I might just keep a couple of them out of there. So look at how cool they look. All right, we're gonna do just a brief kind of overview of what it's been like buying a building and just kind of run through some of the general costs. So we have our whiteboard here. Purchase price of this building was, we did do an SBA loan, a lengthy process. It was like a year, but what you get is you get a reduced down payment. So we had to put down 10%. So that was 100,000. Normally it'd be like 30,000, but the SBA supplements some of that. So you only have to put down less. When we bought the building, there was a thrift store that was in here. Clean out was 3,000. Interior renovations, everything from like new baseboard, putting up slat wall, redoing the bathrooms. We needed some new doors. All of that stuff was $12,000. Painting, this was interior and exterior, and paint is not cheap. The exterior, I believe, was $9,000, and then the interior was $10,000. So that was $19,000. We put up a new fence outside. That was $6,000. The carpet tile, this one, nice, $0. Got that one for free, as we mentioned earlier. So that was good. The slat wall that you see everywhere. These were actually cheaper than they normally are. They were $80 a panel instead of, in the past, they've been $100. So that was $5,000. All right, so that is where we are currently. October, I want to say we've owned the building, owned it 6 months now. So it's taken a while between getting contractors out here. That's been a bit of a struggle, right? Getting people out here to work. So there is carrying costs, right? So the carrying costs are pretty expensive too. On this loan, which is, so it's a $900,000 loan, right? Carrying costs, it's about $7,000 a month times 6, $42,000. And that's a big one. So as you can see, some big expenses. The goal, try to get it opened as quickly as we can. It's progressing, as you can see. Oh, one additional one. We did some wiring that was done yesterday. You can see some cabling. And there's a lot of other little ones, but that was, actually, I don't even know what that was. I didn't get the bill yet. I'm gonna say it was probably $2,500. Anyways, as you can see, a lot of costs. Need to get things open. All right, guys, so we've been talking about costs of the building and all the kind of downfalls and things of that, but tonight we're doing something fun and kind of just wanted to show a little glimpse of some of the behind the scenes of Retro Games Plus. So we have right here, we have a poker table. We are gonna take this out. Oh boy, it's a big boy. We're bringing this in and we are doing poker night tonight. Grab this, we got the whole crew. Dimitri, what's up, man? Dang, you got the whole Batman outfit on? I like it. All right, so we're setting this up. We're bringing this out here. We're gonna have a fun night tonight. So hopefully a lot of people show up. Should be fun.
All my money in.
It wouldn't have been this funny without Jacob's reaction.
That was awesome. Dude, I'm 3 hands in tonight. I'll take it. Let's go.
No, I don't think he has anything, does he?
What did you have, Jacob?
I had 1 pair.
You still won.
Wait,
you got 1 pair of 3?
Yes.
Dang.
Yes.
All right, guys, so we are at our Huntington Beach Retro Games Plus store. And so some of our past videos, you've kind of seen, you know, what an unbuilt store looks like, where we have concrete and, you know, we have slat wall. But here, obviously, this is a fully built out video game store. So some of the costs that haven't really mentioned yet, but obviously you have things like computers, all of these wire racks. These are probably like, I think these are like 15 to 20 bucks a piece right now. Need hundreds of them. Even like these grid wall racks, need tons of these. Stuff like this. Obviously showcases, need showcases. Disc cleaners over here, testing station. These are like drawers for discs for games. There's all the signage that goes in here. So really what you've seen, some of those costs are just like hard, bare bones construction costs. This is a whole nother, if I had to estimate the cost of what it costs for all of the racks, cabinets, everything, it's probably another 25 to 30 grand just for all that stuff, I would say, to be honest. Oh yeah, because that includes like, even coming back here, you know, you have big showcases like this. Let me see some of the other costs, things like signs, right? Of course, like the signage up here, but all these add up. All these like little hooks add up, bins, hooks, signs, like little signs like this up here. All that stuff adds up. So yeah, it's a whole nother cost to get the store looking like this.
B-roll stands for Blake Roll.
Blake roll.
Blake roll.
Well, figured I'd just go live here for a little bit. I'm sitting in the building at, I think it's around 9 o'clock at night right now on a Wednesday, and I've been here literally all day long. One of the costs of buying this building, and actually anytime I open up a store, is just the amount of time that goes into it. I do love it, I'm not gonna lie, that I do like sitting here. It's kind of my peaceful place, just kind of being here and working on things and all sorts of little things. Like right now, what am I doing today? Like, I need to install bathroom switches, and I was setting this little thing up behind me just to look at it so it makes it feel like home. But I was also at Lowe's getting shelving and setting up like a packing distribution area, and there's nothing around except maybe a cricket you can hear. I don't know if you can hear that cricket, but there's just a cricket and I hear some traffic, but it's peaceful. And maybe I'll do just a quick walk around so you can kind of see where things are at just real quick. But doing everything in this room yellow. So we have white, yellow, and blue. Oh, I painted this chess table yellow. Then I have a yellow lamp over there. Oh, we did put these up. This is all the original artwork for, that's Retro World Expo. That one's SoCal Gaming Expo. That was the CTWC. This one was SoCal Gaming Expo. But this is coming along, so setting up like a little shipping station over here. Little ship station down here. That is terrible camera action. It's quiet and it's peaceful in here when there's nothing going on, so. All right, so we've been talking about costs of everything. Here I have a nice $10,000 tax bill that gotta pay that. And yeah, just overall the building in general has cost a significant amount of dough. I'll talk about one just last expense. Met with the security gate guy today because we are in Long Beach. Depth is always an issue. So we're gonna get a security gate, a roll down one on that wall on the outside there. These in here are gonna have security gates. They're like scissor gates, they close in and out, but it's all metal, so there's a lot of work and they have to custom be put in. So I've had them done at the other stores, they're not cheap. And here, I'll show you this. This was the cost for this. So there was the cost for all of that, $17,000. So again, the costs add up a lot. It is all improvements on the building. So while I can say, you know, oh man, $10,000 tax bill and $17,000 this, at the end of the day, we bought the building, so I own it. So it's all improvements to the building. Just kind of need to recoup the costs now, but we just had a great Black Friday. We're going into the holiday season. We'll probably open up in a couple months here now. We're gonna get going, cranking. Next will be carpet in here. We'll start getting some glass fixtures in, and then the whole crew can come in and we can start building it out. So while the costs cost a lot, they're all good things. It's an investment, and really looking forward to the next stages of getting this thing open. So stay tuned.